So, we're going to be talking about the development of cloud computing, which the Wall Street Journal has argued is just about the biggest creator of wealth in history. But not everyone thinks cloud computing is a good thing, and we'll look at some of the arguments for and against it in a minute. But to put the development of the cloud into some kind of context, it's useful to look at some of the early ideas behind the development of the internet itself. As I'm sure you know, the internet has its origins in the American military. But the World Wide Web, as we know it today, is a much more recent phenomenon. There was a document called World Wide Web, a proposal, which was written in 1990 by the British computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee and his colleague Robert Cailliau. And this document states that hypertext is a way to link and access information of various kinds as a web of nodes in which the user can browse at will. In other words, the web is a variety of connection points, a network that people can browse whenever they want. Now, the authors claimed in this document that a relatively small number of links was enough to get from A to B, from anywhere to anywhere. So, essentially, the web has evolved in the same way as, well, for example, a food chain might develop in the natural world. Now, after a brief posting to a news group in August 1991, it went global very, very quickly. In an article about the web, Tim Berners-Lee wrote, "Collaborators, welcome." And now so many people took up that invitation that by 2009 there were 230 million websites and an average of 6 million new ones being added every month. So even looking at it from a different way, looking at the internet in a different way, it could be argued that it had already become the size of a cloud at that point.